The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's time for the Chieftains. On your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by
Tonganoxie High School, the 63rd Annual Tonganoxie Invitational Basketball Tournament. We welcome our guests from Holton High School. Fans, as we host our event this evening, please keep in mind that your cooperation with USB 464 policies keeps our student athletes on the court. Masks are required while attending this event. Thank you for your cooperation and our efforts to keep our students safe and play. We invite you to remain seated at halftime of tonight's game for a performance from our Chieftains Stars dance team. At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and help us honor America and those who serve it in the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For Holton, number 3, a 5'6" senior, Stacy Bond. For Tonganoxie, number 2, 5'9" senior, Hattie Baldock. For Holton, number 25, 5'10" junior, Lindsay Winslow. For Tonganoxie, number 5, 5'7" senior, Emma Sunderland. For Holton, number 33, a 5'11" junior, Brooke Llewellyn. For Tonganoxie, number 20, a 5'6" senior, Reagan Siva. For Holton, number 34, a 5'7" junior, Tiara Dodd. For Tonganoxie, number 22, a 5'6" senior, Cheyenne Aaron. For Holton, number 35, 5'10" senior, Macy Patch. For Tonganoxie, number 34, 5'7" sophomore, Sage Isaacs. Head coaches for tonight's game, for Holton, Kurt Osler
All right, with that, we say good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's presentation of the 63rd Annual Tonganoxie Basketball Invitational Tournament here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. I'm Dylan Funk. I'm back on the action after missing yesterday's action. Back with Dennis Drennan. Partner, it's good to be back.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, a little bit of an early start tonight. A tip-off scheduled for 4:30, so we arrived about 45 minutes prior to the game, and the game before this between Bishop Ward and Blue Valley Northwest had a running clock by the fourth quarter. We'll just say that. So stuff got sped up pretty quickly. We're crashing into the broadcast, but hey, we're still here. We're making tip-off, so that is all that matters. And those starting lineups, run them by you again. Baldock, Sunderland, Seba, Aaron, and Sage Isaacs making her first start of the year. Apparently no Brooklyn Lang out there this evening. I don't see her on the bench as well. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And then for the Holton Wildcats, Bond, Winsome, Flewelling, Dodd, and Patch. And Tonganoxie winning the opening tip. We're underway here this afternoon in this second round matchup in the girls bracket. Both teams playing right now will move on to play Saturday at 10 o'clock against Blue Valley Northwest. If the Lady Chieftains end up losing this contest, they'll play at 10 over in the West Gym, and if that happens, due to the no internet in the West Gym, that broadcast will not be on Tonganoxie Sports Live. If they do win, however, they will play at 10 over here at the East Gym. So the Lady Chieftains will play at 10 tomorrow morning no matter what. It just depends. If it's in the East Gym, we'll cover it along with the 11:30 boys basketball game, so it'll be a Saturday doubleheader. If they unfortunately do lose, though, they will play 10 in the West Gym, and we will only have the 11:30 boys game here in the East Gym. So we'll talk about that a little bit more later. Both teams coming up empty on their first possessions, and this is Emma Sunderland with it up top. She's going to give it to Reagan Seba, surveying the defense, slinging it over to Cheyenne Aaron, and back up top to Sunderland. Late team trying to swing the ball around the perimeter. Penetrating is Seba, kicking it back out to Isaacs up top. Good ball movement here by Tonganoxie, looking to get it down to Baldock. That's exactly what they do. Extra pass to Isaacs, works her way through the defense. It can't quite finish, and Patch comes down with the rebound. Lady team squaring off against the Holton Wildcats. First time in a couple of years these two teams have met. Holton dropping their opening round contest to Bonner Springs 39-30, and Tonganoxie losing their opening round matchup to Wamego, the number one ranked 4A girls basketball team in all of 4A, according to Keisha. So a tough loss there for them, and that is how these two teams meet up here on a Friday afternoon. And Holton getting the scoring started early down on the other end. They draw first blood in this contest. Tonganoxie looking to respond here. Good fast ball movement. Cheyenne Aaron had an open look, but she passes on it. Seba going to give it right back to her. Hesitation, giving it to Sunderland. She drives, kicking it out to Seba. Now she'll drive. Lost the handle of it on the way, and a turnover. And a steal coming away with it was Bond. Wildcats looking to double up the score here. Swinging it up top, back to Bond. She's looking for help. She puts it back on the court. It's a double dribble. So, partner, you and I, we both saw that Wamego contest. Obviously, the Lady Chieftains looking to bounce back tonight. What do you think are some of the keys to this game? Some things they need to do better if they want to win this one and end up playing in the East Gym on Saturday.
Well, they need to quit giving up second chance points. So they need to block out on the boards, get those defensive rebounds when they can, and obviously they need to hit some shots. Cut down on the turnovers.
Something that's unfortunate. It's just plagued kind of the Lady Chieftains all season long. Starting off ice cold on the offensive end, down on the defensive end, giving up too many second, third chance opportunities to the opposition. Looking to cut down on those here this afternoon, and that's a great start right there. Reagan Seba reading the eyes of Bond and picks off the pass, and she's bringing it back up the other way. She has it in the corner. She'll fire from three and can't quite connect. 0 for 2 from three-point range for her to start this contest.
It's important for those shooters to see that first one go through the hoop.
Yeah, it really kind of helps build up their confidence as the rest of this one goes through. Have a quick foul call here. That was Winsome trying to drive to the rack. And that's going to be the first foul on Sage Isaacs. First team foul for the Lady Chieftains. Bond for Holton will inbound here on the baseline. Getting it to Winsome again. She drives again and a little bit too strong, but second chance rebound by Patch. Giving the Wildcats a second crack at it here. Around the horn they go, getting it down low, double team, jumper from the elbow, can't quite fall for Winsome, and that's Patch again working for the rebound, and another foul call here.
Like we talked about, partner, they're just giving up way too many extra chances.
That'll be the first foul for Sunderland. Got our first substitution of the ball game here. Number 14, Delaney New, will check in for the Wildcats of Holton. Down low to Winsome, and bobbling the pass there up top momentarily, and back with it. Just Flewelling off the back iron. Isaacs had it for a second, had it tipped out of her hand. Cheyenne Aaron able to corral and give it to Seba, and she'll bring it across. Over to Aaron, feeling the double team, dribbles out of it. Good defense by New there, good. Sunderland, right idea there. Defense just a little bit too tight, trying to fit that pass into that window.
Another Lady Chieftain turnover.
Holton looking to capitalize here. This is Dodd with it up top. She resets the offense, giving it back to New. Swiped away by Aaron, but right into the hands of Patch. New trying to drive and risky pass, and the Lady Chieftains get the steal that they were looking for. It looks like the apparent theme for this ball game tonight is pink out. I don't know if you can tell on your screen. The Lady Chieftains wearing their pink socks, and whenever you see the student section, they got the pink pom-poms and pink shirts out. Something they typically do every year for, typically it's just a regular home game to do the pink out, but I guess this year electing to do it during the tournament. Lady Chieftains keeping the ball after it sailed out of bounds, and this is Seba driving baseline. Did she step on it? She did. And another turnover for Tonganoxie. Tonganoxie, they are just looking for some type of relief here. Their last win coming over a month ago in December 14th against Turner. They have not won a game since. It'll be 5 losses in a row, including this last loss on Tuesday to Wamego. Looking to put an end to that here tonight against Holton. Jump ball. Sunderland possession arrow in favor of Holton, so he'll stay down on this end. Meanwhile, Holton, they come in to this game sporting a 4-5 overall record. Again, they kind of play a variety of different opponents, kind of more in than the Lady Chieftains typically face, so they come into this. 4-5 last win coming against Perry Lecompton, 41-9 before tournament play, and they lost their last matchup against Bonner Springs High School. 2-0 still is our score, approaching a minute left to go here in the first quarter of this one. Cheyenne Aaron, the southpaw, letting it fly, just a little too strong off the side of the rim.
It's like there's a lid on that basket for the Lady Chieftains.
Quite fairly, I think there's a tight lid on the rim for both teams right now.
2 points in the first quarter is pretty low.
Seba poking that one away momentarily from Flewelling. Trying to penetrate, kicking it back out to Bond. Quick ball movement here by the Wildcats. Long range 2 and a little too strong. Coach Lim is calling out the offensive setup he'd like. 15 seconds and counting left in this one. Well, let's see what the Lady Chieftain offense draws up here, getting it down to Baldock, trying to force her way through the double team and forces a turnover, and Sunderland's going to pick up her second foul.
That's a tough foul to pick up with less than 5 seconds.
Yep,
to
and
play.
Coach Lim is not happy with that one, so he's going to send Macy Lynn into the game, and Sunderland's going to check out. And she will be out for the remaining about 4 seconds left in this one. So Holton, not good if it goes. Wouldn't have mattered anyways. So after 1 quarter, only 1 basket between the two teams early on in this one. Holton 2, Tonganoxie nothing. We'll be right back with second quarter action here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain Game Day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
All right, back here live in the second quarter. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. 2-0 is our score. The sole basket belonging to Holton. Tight lid on the rims for both teams in this one. Looking to buck that trend here in the second quarter. Lady Chieftains getting the ball to start, and that pass just a little bit out of the reach, but they're going to say it was tipped. So no over and back violation, and blue jersey touched that one last as well, so Cheyenne Aaron will inbound. And Coach Loomis making the quick substitution. Macy Lynn back at the bench, and Emma Sunderland back in, even though she picked up her second foul in the final seconds of the first, and she turns the ball over there. Looking for Hattie, just a little bit too high for her to reach. And that one through the legs of Dodd, and Seba is right there to pick it up, and the Lady Chieftains coming away with the steal, looking to cash in with some points. Jumper is short and rebounded by Bond near the baseline.
Neither team can buy a basket at this point.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised there was some contact underneath. I believe it was Sunderland with the ball. A little bit of contact with no whistle.
They're letting them play.
Yeah. Seba trying to swipe that one away, and then just picks the pocket this time. Going to be contested, but makes it anyways. It's the first basket since about the 6-minute mark of the first quarter for either team. Seba playing tight defense on Bond, really being aggressive, trying to strip that ball away. There's Dodd with it. She's going to give it number 23, Allen, giving it back to Dodd. Down low, and a foul call. And Holton will have 2 free throws coming their way. And that's going to be the second foul on Sage Isaacs. I think Coach Loomis wanted a little bit of an explanation. Might have thought that was a clean block. Official disagrees. Says Patch at the free throw line, missing her first. Both teams going to be making some substitutions. Number 14, New, coming back in for Holton, and then number 32 for Tonganoxie, Sierra Ennis will check in for Sage Isaacs. And knocking down her second one is Patch Fluelling, also checking in for Holton. Chieftains looking to get in some type of offensive rhythm here. Have been ice cold to start this one. And it's asking for it down low, not getting it. Good drive by Seba and count it. She's got all 4 points for Tonganoxie in this one so far, and looking to make it 5 at the free throw line here, finishing the three-point play. Really like the aggressiveness there for Seba, and good job attacking the basket, following through on the contact, and not able to finish at the line, so she'll have to accept the 2, but gives the Lady Chieftains their first lead of the contest.
Yeah, I think you're right, partner, that Reagan driving the lane is good for their offense.
And just misses the bunny. I think might have heard footsteps behind her, but she has been very, very aggressive on the defensive end. She's had multiple steals and takeaways so far tonight.
Hands.
Jumper there, no good. Now Holton are the ones that can't buy a basket. And Coach Lim is going to call for a full timeout. We will go ahead and take that with them. 4:57 left to go here in the second. Tonganoxie 4, Holton 3.
At Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, you'll find incredible care close to home. A friendly staff here for you when you need them, offering primary care for all ages from general physicals and health exams to minor procedures and x-ray services, along with an overall patient education ensuring peace of mind that you're receiving the best care possible in a convenient, accessible manner. Visit lmh.org or call 913-845-8400 to schedule an appointment and learn more about the incredible primary care providers at Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, your partner for lifelong health.
This presentation of Chieftain Athletics is brought to you by Kansas Insurance. At Kansas Insurance, you'll find personalized coverage designed for you. As an agency, they believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. To see how they can help you protect what matters most, call 913-369-6600. I'm really starting to smell those Otis Spunkmeyer cookies now, floating throughout the gym here. Oh, that's why a little girl right over here next to us has a nice set of those hot, gooey chocolate chip cookies. You know all about those.
Oh, absolutely.
Those cookies. If you ever come to the Tonga Invitational Tournament, you might not know what we're talking about. Always the after grad or after prom programs for the different classes here at the high school. They always do sell the Otis Spunkmeyer cookies as a little fundraiser. Very huge hit here during the basketball season, especially in the tournament. That's when you really get.
Yeah, and they're fresh baked. I mean, they're making them out of the frozen dough, so they're really good.
Oh, it's so good. Meanwhile, Holton coming away with another steal. They've gotten plenty of those tonight, but have only been able to cash in for 3 points so far at about the 4:20 mark, about the halfway mark of the second quarter. Long range 2 for Bond. And see if that can get it going for Holton as they reclaim the 1 point lead.
Good drive
find
by
the
Seba.
Baldock wide open. Seba to Baldock.
Yeah, the offense works much better as Reagan attacks the basket.
Yeah, I really think that's got to be a focal point going forward.
Yeah.
She has just been bound and determined after the slow start to try to turn it around herself on the offensive end and the defensive end as well. Now Tonganoxie forcing a stop, looking to extend the 1 point lead here. Lob over, down inside to Baldock, working on the defense, trying to bank it in and can't get it to fall. And here comes Dodd. Back the other way with it. Good defense by Seba.
1 on 3 there. I think her coach would have been happy if she'd have pulled that out.
Yeah. Call that on Seba. Yeah, I guess they are.
They got bailed out with a foul.
First foul for Seba. 15 foul for Tonganoxie. Sage Isaacs checking back in for Emma Sunderland. Bond looking for an option. Again, there's Reagan Seba again. Getting the fingertips on that one, deflecting it out of bounds. Will reset.
A lot of deflections and steals already in this game.
Bring her over, inbounding right in front of the Tongi bench, and my goodness, still trying to poke it away.
Yeah.
Got her fingertips on it
one.
again. My goodness, man. Reagan Seba's putting on a defensive clinic so far in this one, and you can see Coach Loomis there kind of giving her kudos. That was an old, I think, Romeo Crennel term, if I remember correctly. Instead of kudos, he would give kudos.
Kudos.
Down inside, too hot to handle for Winsome, and here comes Seba back the other way, trying to attack. A good rebound by Baldock. Seba still almost getting that one to fall after kind of colliding into two blue jerseys on the way to the rack. Ball will stay here with Tonganoxie. Sunderland will check back in. We'll bring out Ennis and the original starting five now back out on the court for the Lady Chieftains. Sunderland with it, directing traffic. Wants a little bit more motion, kind of the lone Lady Chieftain on that side of the court. Now she finds Baldock, bounce pass to Aaron. Another handoff to Seba. She'll take the three and hit it.
Reagan's starting to feel it now.
7 of the 9 points belong to Reagan Seba, and it's a 4-point lead for Tonganoxie. Holton looking to stop the run here. Sling it over to Flewelling, now to Bond, to Winsome. Puts the shot up, halfway down, it's spat back up, but down underneath. Count the basket for Patch. And a chance to make it a 3-point play and kind of shift the momentum here.
Sunderland with the foul, her second. Ennis into the game for the Chieftains.
I think PNS's second foul on Sunderland. That's actually her third, so she's going to get checked right out of the game.
Yeah, the Lady Chieftains don't have a deep bench.
And finish off the 3-point play, the 5'10 senior Macy Patch for Holton. Yeah, then you kind of really hit it there, partner. Limited depth for Coach Loomis, and also missing one of the starters today. Brooklyn Lang did not suit up, and I do not see her out there on the bench. So when you're already down a starter, you got to get a little deeper into that bench. Definitely something that Coach Loomis would rather not do. But so far, he's weathered the storm as well as he possibly can right now. Second chance running floater from Seba can't quite fall, and Holton has a chance to take the lead back on this possession. Flewelling dribbling through, some contact, but again, no whistle called, and rebounded by Ennis. I like this. We've had some whistle-happy crews in the past few weeks. I like this crew. Just let them play out there. And just some miscommunication there. Seba, I think she was looking for Ennis, and I think she's signaling to her coach. She seems very fatigued, and she's going to get checked out of the game.
She's gassed.
Yeah, she has been. I'm sure everyone's heard the expression, all gas, no brakes. That's exactly how she has played pretty much this whole entire first half. We are now under a minute. She's getting her first breather. Lady Chieftains still have the 1-point lead, looking to hold on to that going into halftime. Long range two here. Clanks off the iron, and another rebound for Dodd. Flewelling with it, picks up her dribble, giving it back to Bond, and she will direct traffic, trying to set back up the offense. Again, the Lady Chieftains playing aggressive defense, especially on Bond whenever she has the ball. Driving baseline, good defense by Isaacs, and that was Flewelling losing her footing, and she causes the turnover. Well, I guess that was That was about all she needed. It was about 30, 35 seconds of a quick breather, and she comes right back into the game for Macy Lynn.
Little Energizer bunny.
Good defense by Dodd, poking that one out of bounds. Huh?
I said that was last touch by the Chieftains.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, that was Coach Loomis making his feelings heard, and officials are going to talk about this. And, yeah, they may be making the right call there. Yeah, I mean, there was just no –
Yeah, I didn't see.
it wasn't even close on that one.
Well, at least they got it right.
Yeah, they did. So Aaron inbounds, giving it to Seba. 15 seconds and counting remaining in the second quarter. 9-8 is our score. Tonganoxie on top of Fulton. Looking to extend that lead here. Going inside to Isaacs, and a foul call. She got mugged as the pass was coming into her. Call that one on Patch. It's her first. Second team foul for Holton. And Patch will get checked out of the game. Catch and shoot, no good for Cheyenne Aaron. And Holton not going to get the shot off. And that is how the first half ends. Tonganoxie 9, Holton 8. We'll be right back with the White Birch Properties Realty Executives halftime show right after this on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845-3502.
With the First State Bank and Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank and Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
Forward-thinking fashions and fashionable formals. That's Jeannie's Formals Fashions and Boutique in downtown Tonganoxie. Jeannie's is Tongie's dress shop with the perfect style for your upcoming formal event, including tuxes. Jeannie's also has a huge selection of Chiefs and Chieftain gear, kids apparels and toys, graphic tees, sublimated tumblers, and more. Stylish apparel in sizes from juniors to 3X. Stop by and see the girls at Jeannie's to get the latest fashions first. 520 East 4th Street in downtown Tongi, or on Facebook at Jeannie's Formals.
This halftime show is brought to you by White Birch Properties Realty Executives. At White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell that next house. Their team is ready to help lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-915-0451. We're back here at halftime of this contest here. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Tonganoxie 9, Holton 8 is our score here in this second round matchup in the girls bracket in the 63rd annual Tonganoxie Basketball Invitational Tournament. Just got our stat sheets from Mr. Tieroff running the printer and keeping the stats for us down low. We appreciate his work. Not a whole lot to say much in this one. Let's start obviously with Tonganoxie. You know, the story, it's been Reagan Seba, and that's pretty much about it. She's got 7 of the 9 points. She's been playing outstanding defense, and she's been very aggressive on the offensive end as well, taking a lot of aggressive drives to the baskets, and sometimes she finds the open girl, sometimes she takes it herself and draws the foul, but other than that, Lady Chieftains not got a whole lot more going for them. Hattie Baldock rounding out the 9 total with 2 points of her own. Lady Chieftains as a whole only shooting 25% from the court right now. That's something that's definitely has to change here in the second half.
Well, yeah, and as you said, partner, you would expect a score this close that the statistics would bear that out, and they do. The one thing that jumps out at me is that total rebounds, Holton is out rebounding Tongi 16-8. So
yeah, literally doubling the rebound total on them. Yeah, and again, that's another thing that we have talked about, especially on the defensive end. Tonganoxie just giving up way too many second and third chance opportunities for Holton. Now, fortunate for them, Holton hadn't been able to capitalize on those tonight. So,
right.
I mean, it's still hard when you get out rebound by nearly double the total that you have. You know, it's really hard to win a ball game like that. And combine that with only shooting 25%. I mean, it's typically a recipe for a loss, but you know, if Holton still comes out in the second half and they play that way, the Lady Chieftains might get away with it. But you just have to know Holton's going to make adjustments just like the Lady Chieftains are going to. And you just got to up your game a little bit here in the second half, secure that win. And
it'll be interesting to see what changes are made.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see as well. Flipping over on the other side, for Holton, they're scoring a little bit more spread out. Stacy Bond and Lindsay Winsome each with 2 points, and Macy Patch with 4 points. She leads their scoring. Holton only shooting 21% from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. And outside of that, we've gone over the total rebounds. Total points off turnovers, there's been plenty of them to go around tonight. Tonganoxie with 7 and Holton with 9, but Tonganoxie has cashed in for 5 points. Holton only cashing in for 2, and that's really where oh my God, excuse my voice crack there, but that's really where we've seen the Lady Chieftains kind of get hurt this season, is that when teams take their turnovers and cash them in for an extra 10-15 points a game. Tonight, Holton only doing it for 2, so Tonganoxie very, very fortunate to really have the lead in this one and for it to still be this close of a ball game. But you definitely have to expect, you can't sit in that locker room and expect this second half to go just like the way of the first half. Both teams going to make their adjustments, and it should be a more exciting ball game here to start the second half. Both teams have the locker room right now. Hopefully that was plenty of time for Reagan to kind of get her legs recharged, get her back under.
And she's got a motor.
Yeah, I mean, they're towards the end of the last minute of the second quarter, she was just gassed. Every time there was a stoppage, hands on the knees, leaning over. You could see her just, Coach Lemus, please give me a break. I thought that would just be it, but then she came back in 30 seconds later. So
she won't be out long.
Yeah,
He almost has to go out and get her to come off the floor at times.
I mean, and that's a real example of a leader. So, she knows she is probably one of, if not the biggest leader on this team. We see her through whether it's fatigue or injury. We saw her in the last game. Looks like she kind of landed on her wrist, rolled it up a little bit, and the Mark Petfield, the staff here, tried to wrap it up, make it better for her, and she took it off. She just toughed it out, gutted it out in the second half. So, definitely the only way she's coming off this court is probably in a stretcher, or Coach Lemus literally comes and picks her up and sets her on the bench.
She's a tough one.
Yeah, she is a tough one. A great leader on the court. See if she can lead her team to a win tonight. We're going to go ahead and take our second break, and when we come back, we will have second half action right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845-3502.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
Sorry about that, folks. Back here live. Getting ready to start for the second half. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. About ready to get this third quarter started here. Both teams now out of the huddle and onto the court. A tightly contested 9-8 ball game. Let's see if we get some separation from either of these teams as Holton will open up with possession here. Immediately getting it down low and missing the shot was Winsome.
Giving up another offensive rebound.
Make that the 17th total rebound of the game. Almost dragging that pivot foot there, causing the travel, trying to get it down to Winsome again. Good job by Sage Isaacs getting down and wrestling that one away, and it'll be Lady Chieftain basketball as the possession arrow is in their favor.
Yeah, Holton tried to force that ball inside, and she was triple teamed. So
yeah, and that's another, and that's kind of another thing that we didn't really talk about very much, but the defense that the Lady Chieftains have had in the paint against Holton, kind of not allowing them to get down there and get to work, been stellar up to this point. Another great example of it. Now in that last defensive possession, Cheyenne Aaron not able to knock down that three-pointer. And you can just obviously tell this Holton team, they make their bread and butter down low with Patch and Fuelling. And another rebound track down for the Wildcats, driving through the double team and able to finish is Winsome. And if Holton wants to come out with the victory, they're going to need more possessions like that. The Chieftains looking to answer here. This is Aaron, almost had it poked away there from Isaacs, but she gets it to Sunderland. Sunderland playing with 3 fouls right now, so she's got to be careful not to be too aggressive. Seba driving, lost handle of the ball and gets tripped up, and now it dribbles off a sneaker. And it's like Bo Jackson going through the tunnel. Gone. Yeah. Sunderland running back to get the basketball. In the corner to Bond. Good defense by Baldock. Down low to Patch. Electing to kick it back out. Getting it to her again and puts it in over Sunderland. And Sunderland hitting the court hard.
And still letting them play.
And see Sunderland kind of looking over to the official, giving the, hey, what gives? Not getting it, and now that shot blocked by Dodd. Wildcats on a 4-0 run right now, looking to extend it here. Patch wanting it down low, and she gets it on Isaacs and lays it in.
Timeout. Coach Loomis.
8 points for Macy Patch, and that forces Coach Loomis to call the timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. Holton on a 6-0 run to start the second half as they take the lead, 14-9.
More than 20 years, Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving area families and businesses. As members of your community, Kevin and his staff understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted neighbors and friends. With locations in Tonganoxie and Kansas City, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is building stronger partnerships. Get a quote today by calling 913-369-4444. That's 913-369-4444. Home, life, auto, farm, and more. The Kevin Gallagher Agency, American Family Insurance.
Back here live in Tonganoxie High School. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Excuse me.
Early afternoon edition.
Yeah, early afternoon edition for sure. Again, tip-off for this one was originally scheduled for 4:30, but the game before us between Bishop Ward and Blue Valley Northwest wrapped up quickly, so we got an early start here as Sage Isaacs gets her first point of the night there, stopping the 6-0 run by Holton. This game has me so choked up so far. I don't know what's going on. Seba again tipping it, but shot finds his way to Patch, and she airballs it. The student section is going to let her hear it. Tonganoxie looking to retake the lead here. Holton opened up the third quarter on a 6-0 run. Getting near that baseline, and a whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Patch. That's going to be her second. First team foul of the half for the Wildcats. Wildcats double teaming Seba. She's going to dribble right by. A good hand off to Baldock and had it poked away, but that's going to be a foul. And that's on Winsome. That'll be the second on her. And I say Baldock was in the motion of shooting, so she'll go to the free throw line for a pair. She knocks down her first one. Back to a 2-point game now. Can't quite make her second. Scoring so far has all been done by Baldock, Seba, and Isaacs. Drive, running floater by Dodd. Can't quite fall, but another rebound for Holton. And that's a travel. Now the Tongi student section now starting to show up in full force. Here, it just took them a little bit longer to get here than usual, but better late than never. Good fluid ball movement here by the Lady Chieftains. Open shot for Seba. Yes! 10 points on the night for Reagan Seba. That was just so satisfying.
Yeah.
That was very satisfying. And a timeout here by Holton. Full timeout. Tonganoxie has stormed back to retake the lead, 15-14 over the Wildcats.
State purpose of visit, Well, our tractor's gonna kick the bucket this year.
Searching internet for new bucket.
I don't need a bucket.
Provide bucket color preference. Red, yellow, taupe, magenta. Oh, wait. They are out of magenta.
Robots don't know you. We do.
I can do a quote on a new one.
With us, getting the right coverage starts with a conversation. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
All right, back here live. Dylan Funk here. Dennis Drennan having to step away for a moment, so I'll go ahead and take over camera duties. I feel like I'm back in my first year here now. The student section really now starting to get active in this one. Reagan Seba knocking down the clutch three in the last possession for Tonganoxie, giving them back the 15-14 lead. And the camera duty's back off to my partner now, and yet again another rebound by Holton. And Sunderland making a second effort for it, but it goes out of bounds. So he'll stay down here with Holton. And everything has been fairly going the Tonganoxie's way throughout this game. Just the defensive rebounding has not been the bright spot so far. Yeah, if you weren't around for the Whitebirch Properties halftime show, you might have heard our stat that Holton at that point had double the amount of rebounds as Tonganoxie. That has definitely grown here so far in the third. Meanwhile, Flelling getting the and one basket down underneath. She's looking to finish it off at the free throw line and make it a 2-point lead. And off the back iron, so she'll have to settle for the two. Rebounded by Seba. The only player on either team so far in this one in double digits in the point category with 10. And that one just out of reach of Baldock off the line. And it's a turnover. Ennis will be checking back in. Coach Lim is sending her in for Sage Isaacs. And Sage Isaacs, she got her first varsity start tonight. Lady Chieftains seem to be playing without the presence of Brooklyn Lang here in this contest tonight. I know it was off camera, but it was a good job by Coach Loomis talking to Sage before she sat down, kind of coaching her up, giving her some words of encouragement. Meanwhile, jump ball on the court. Holton will get the favor this time. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Been a tight ball game all throughout. The largest lead of the night for either team's been four or five points. Five. Yep. And that shot falls for Bon. There you go. PA announcer said 3. Came back correct. It was a long range 2 instead. Tippy toes just on the 3-point line. So it's now a 3-point lead. Seba calling for the screen. Elects to go the other way with it. Slinging across to Aaron. Big 3-pointer here. Can't get it to fall, but good rebound underneath by Hattie. Now Holton trying to do everything they can to shut down the Lady Chieftains inside. Sunderland for 3. Yes!
Tie ball game.
Again, that great drive into the paint, kick out by Seba, hitting Sunderland for the 3, and this contest is now tied. Dodge shaking off Aaron. Bond saving that one from going out of bounds. Good effort by her. Bond now for three. She answers. Her first three-pointer of the night. She's got 7. Holton reclaims a 3-point lead. This is starting to turn into a great one here. Sunderland to Aaron. Open for Seba. Can't get that one to fall.
See if they'll hold for the last shot.
20 seconds
Nope.
and counting.
Maybe.
Working down low, kicking it back out to Bond. Pass deflected along the way by, I believe that was Winsome that kind of tipped that one. Now to Patch at the line to Winsome. She drives in, puts it up. Can't get it to fall. Seba will just chuck it, but it hits the volleyball railing on the ceiling, and that is the end of the third quarter. Holton having their best quarter of the game as they take a 3-point lead, 21-18 over the leading Chieftains. Fourth quarter action on the other side of the break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
At Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, you'll find incredible care close to home. A friendly staff here for you when you need them, offering primary care for all ages from general physicals and health exams to minor procedures and x-ray services, along with an overall patient education ensuring peace of mind that you're receiving the best care possible in a convenient, accessible manner. Visit lmh.org or call 913-845-8400 to schedule an appointment and learn more about the incredible primary care providers at Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, your partner for lifelong health.
For more than 20 years, Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving area families and businesses. As members of your community, Kevin and his staff understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted neighbors and friends. With locations in Tonganoxie and Kansas City, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is building stronger partnerships. Get a quote today by calling 913-369-4444. That's 913-369-4444. Home, life, auto, farm, and more. The Kevin Gallagher Agency, American Family Insurance.
Right, back live here at Tonganoxie High School, ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. We thank you guys so much for joining us today in this afternoon edition of Tonganoxie Sports Live. And a lane violation on Tonganoxie. Holton erupting for 13 points in that third quarter as they reclaim the lead 21-18 over Tonganoxie. And Seba picking that pass off from Dodd, trying to lay it in, and she gets it. "12 points on the night for Reagan. I think she almost got a little too giddy on that one, almost lost the dribble. Lead now back down to 1 for the Wildcats. Long range 2 is good for Patch. This game could be going down to the final seconds here in the fourth quarter. Patch deflecting that one out of bounds. And Aaron will inbound and just give it right to Dodd. A miscue there. Now she's driving, stops, puts it up, and can't finish underneath. And wrestling away is Isaacs.
Well, the Lady Chieftains dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, very, very fortunate. I don't know if Aaron thought Seba was going to come to her on the inbounds pass or not, but she just gave it right to Dodd. And now that one from Sunderland over and out of reach. This is Dodd again. This time she finishes. And Tonganoxie at 1 point had a 9-point lead. Wait, is that right? Yeah. That shot there, no good. And we got a timeout here, a quick timeout's going to be a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. We'll be right back with more fourth quarter action here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
All right, well, to clear up some confusion, you might have heard me talking about largest lead of the night. 4-point lead. On the stat sheet, I misread. It was given the score Holton 5, Tonganoxie 9. I thought that was their largest lead for either team so far tonight. So largest lead was a 4-point lead. Holton now sitting with the largest lead for either team tonight at 5.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive contest.
It has. This has been a closely contested one so far. And Tonganoxie now in desperate need of some points here to keep pace. Trying to get it down underneath, and I'm all for letting the play, but that one definitely deserving of a whistle as Dodge just kind of collided in the ball dock as the pass was coming her way. That'll be her first. That's the third team foul on the half for Holton. Tonganoxie only one team foul so far. Getting it in to Isaacs, dribbles, puts it up and blocked, saving it from going out of bounds to Seba, who puts it in. But getting it down inside, mismatch. And Winsome just makes easy work of that one. She has 6. Back to a 5-point lead.
They're going to have to start doubling that post.
Isaacs now trying to drive, giving it to Balldog. Pass batted around. And last touch by the Wildcats. They'll stay with the lead. Chieftains. Seba looking to inbound here. Got to be careful with the violation. Looking for Sunderland. It goes right through her hands and a turnover. Holton coming away with the steal here. There's Dodd giving it to Patch. Back out to Bond. Slinging it down low to Flelling and tries to go up and under, but hits the bottom of the backboard. Now here's Seba dishing it out to Aaron. Yes!
Is that a 2?
No, that was a 3. The announcer saying 2, but obviously it was a 5-point contest. Now they trail by 2, so I'm not the best at math, but I'll go ahead and assume that was a 3-pointer. Dodd answering underneath with the bucket. Now back to a 4-point lead.
Rebounds are killing the Lady Chieftains.
Isaacs driving and an offensive foul call. And that's going to be the third for Sage.
Foul on Isaacs, her fourth.
Here with 3:35 left to go in the fourth. Coach Loomis in no hurry to sub her out. And head coach Kurs Hausler is going to take a timeout here for Holton. And we will go ahead and take that with them. 29-25, Holton on top of Tonganoxie. 3:29 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Trendy tees, fun fashions, team threads, and even candy for the kids. That's the Rustic Heifer in Tonganoxie. The Rustic Heifer is helping make Tongi a boutique lover's paradise. One-of-a-kind, handmade, locally sourced decor, clothes, and accessories. Find the right style for a night out on the town or the best fan gear for the big game. Support local, shop local. Find them on Facebook at Rustic Heifer Boutique and Custom Gifts or stop by 616 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd.
All right, back out of the timeout here. 3:29 left to go in the fourth quarter. Holton on top of Tonganoxie, 29-25. Seba getting another steal, racking them up tonight and finishing for 2.
She's done the lion's share of the work for the Lady Chieftains.
16 points on the night for her, racking up the steals and the points. And a foul call there on Cheyenne Aaron. She knows it. Trying to get a little too greedy on the reach in there. Only her first, though. And now we are tied up with team fouls, 3 apiece for Holton and Tongi. Holton has trailed the majority of this game. They had a great third quarter and have carried that into the fourth quarter. So they still lead by 2, and we have a whistle. Is that on Sunderland? It is. That's going to be her 4th. So one more for her, and she will be out of the contest. Down low. And again, good defense by Seba, but right into the hands of a Wildcat. Easy 2 for Winsome.
Yeah, that's the danger of saving it under the opponent's basket.
Isaacs had a shot at it, just went right through her hands. Holton able to capitalize. The Lady Chieftains have arguably, I'm going to go ahead and say, probably played their best game of the year so far. It's just been a few plays here and there that find themselves trailing as Cheyenne Aaron knocks down her second three-pointer of the game. Back to a 1-point contest.
Yeah, this one's been a lot of fun, partner.
Yes, it has. You're lucky. You got the overtime game last night, and you're getting this one. Thanks, accounting class. Am I right? Long three-point. Off target, and Lady Chieftain basketball, Flewelling, her three-pointer there just a little too strong. And Tonganoxie with about 2 minutes and change left to go will have a chance to take the lead here on this possession. Seba driving, had lost control of it, but you're going to say she was fouled on her way in. And she will shoot a pair of free throws. Last foul call on Patch. That's her 3rd. Seba has a chance to give the Lady Chieftains back the lead at the charity stripe here. And knocks down her first to tie it up. Points on the night for Reagan Seba. She has had a contest to remember. And Lady Chieftains reclaim a 1-point lead. Starting to get down into crunch time here. Isaacs batted, had it tipped momentarily and then tipped it right back. Flewelling with the ball. Wildcats getting a second chance. Flewelling again. Missed it, but she was fouled. And if that's on Sunderland, she's gone. And I said they call it on Baldock, so it's going to be her first. Pretty scary, one of those moments. Just kind of hold your breath and hope that your other teammate that was in the area gets whistled with the foul. Flewelling missing her first free throw. And usually when games are this close this late in the game, it kind of comes down to who can make their free throws in the end. Going 0 for 2 on that trip, but Lady Chieftains not able to get the rebound, and Holton will get another possession out of it. Down low to Patch. Too strong. Putting it up. That one falls for Winsome. And she just in her double digits with 10. And it's a quick 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take that with them. We're going down to the wire here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
With the First State Bank and Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank and Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
All right, back here live in the fourth quarter, 1:07 left to go. Tonganoxie trailing Holton 33-22. It's a one-point contest. Tonganoxie wisely rolling the ball. Clock doesn't start until they touch the ball, so they bought themselves an extra about 4 seconds there. Aaron trying to fire it underneath, but it gets picked off by Winsome. I was just about to ask, at what point do you start fouling? Not sure if that was intentional or not, but that's on Aaron. That's her second.
Team 6.
It'll be interesting to see how Coach Loomis plays this one out. Officially 54 seconds left to go. Team trailing by 1. And Tonganoxie could have come away with the steal again there, and it looks like Tongi is starting to foul to put Holton in the bonus. That's on Aaron, so back-to-back fouls on her.
Yeah, like we talked about, partner, you got to hit these free throws.
Holton might have to shoot any free throws in the first half. Haven't done so great here in the second half, and it's all going to rely on them winning the game as Dodd misses it but then steals it. Now the ball's loose down underneath. Body's hitting the deck, and wisely Emma Sunderland just letting it roll out of bounds, guaranteeing a Tonganoxie possession. And Holton, the girls on the court, starting to show their frustration, maybe want some whistles. There's definitely contact underneath the basket. Never. That's out of the question. Seba driving, kicking it to Aaron, now to Isaacs. Lost the handle of it, had it taken away. And Seba's going to have to foul here. That'll be her second. And she's going to send Stacy Bond to the line. 1-on-1 free throws with 26 seconds left to go. Able to knock down her first. Huge free throw there. Back to a 2-point game. Looking to make it 3 here. Each team left with 2 timeouts. And I think this is Holton taking it here. It's a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back in 30 seconds right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Thinking about starting your next home improvement project? Make sure you call 811 before you dig. Once you call 811, wait a few days for the utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags so that you don't unintentionally dig into an underground utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt your neighborhood's utility service, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury or death. Southern Star asks you to protect your community. Dig safely. Call 811.
All right, back here at Tonganoxie High School, Stacy Bond knocking down 2 clutch free throws for the Wildcats, gives them a 3-point lead. 26 seconds left to go here in the fourth. Seba almost a miscue there, able to pick up the ball. She's driving to the basket, can't get the whistle, and Holton will come up with the rebound. And Aaron will foul. That'll be her fourth. And Holton could probably put this one on ice here if they knock down both their free throws.
Even if they knock down the first one, it's a two-possession game.
Shooting 1 and 1.
It has been a close game all night long. A bunch of lead changes. Largest lead, about 5. But missing the first free throw, and Baldock getting the rebound. See if Coach Loomis likes to call a timeout here, and he does. Got to go ahead and call a full timeout. 11 seconds left in the fourth. He's going to try to draw up his best play here. See if the Lady Chieftains can tie this game up as they trail 3 to Holton. 11 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
Forward-thinking fashions and fashionable formals. That's Jeannie's Formals Fashions and Boutique in downtown Tonganoxie. Jeannie's is Tongi's dress shop with the perfect style for your upcoming formal event, including tuxes. Jeannie's also has a huge selection of Chiefs and Chieftain gear, kids' apparels and toys, graphic tees, sublimated tumblers, and more. Stylish apparel in sizes from juniors to 3X. Stop by and see the girls at Jeannie's to get the latest fashions first. 520 East 4th Street in downtown Tongi, or on Facebook at Jeannie's Formals.
Not look past them.
All right, ready for the final seconds here in the fourth quarter. It's been an exciting game. Let's see if we can cap it off with some drama. Long range 3, in and out for Cheyenne Aaron. Oh no.
That did everything but go down.
Fouls on Baldock for second.
Second foul call on Baldock there.
Dodd at the line, shooting 2.
And this game is just about everything but over, especially if Dodd can make her free throws here, make it a 2-possession game. Oh, that was so close for Aaron.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Halfway down and got spat right back up. And it's the double bonus. Failed to mention double bonus. So Dodd coming up short on her first attempt, and Coach Lim is going to go ahead and take the quick 30-second timeout here while he can. We'll go ahead and we'll just stay here with them, and with a minute left, a second left, and this one, the odds aren't really in Tonganoxie's favor. If you're Holton here, do you go ahead and just miss this free throw?
Yeah, because the clock starts as soon as the ball's touched. We saw that last night in the game.
The boys' game against Wamego. Yep.
Yeah. Holthouse missed that free throw, and that was didn't give him a chance to get a shot off.
So let's see what Dodd elects to do here. Again, 1.7. So Lady Chieftains, if they want a shot, they're going to have to catch and shoot pretty quickly. And here you go. Addie's going to have to launch it, and it's not going to be strong enough. Lady Chieftains falling just short tonight, 35-32 against Holton. And a game filled with excitement and drama all the way down to the end. Great effort by the Lady Chieftains. I'm going to go ahead and stick to my guns here. Probably their best performance they've put together so far this year by a long stretch. We're going to go ahead and just keep it here for our quick post-game show here as we wait for the stat sheets to be printed off so we can read those off to you, give everybody's final point total as Eudora and DeSoto now head onto the court, get warmed up for their contest. And the winner of that game will move on to championship Saturday, and we'll play at 5 for the championship game, and winner of that game will play the winner of Wamego and Bonner Springs, taking place tonight at 7:30. And that is how the girls bracket will finish up. Tonganoxie with the loss, they will go and they will play Saturday at 10 in the West Gym. And unfortunately, due to the no internet down there. We will not be streaming that game here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, so if you want to watch it, you'll have to come see it in person at the West Gym. It'll be great when we get our second gym finished up here. So we don't have
no
to
question.
run up in those type of issues. Let me get the stat sheets here. Thanks, sir. All right. Hot off the press here. Huge shout out to Matthew Tieroff. He's the guy that's kind of been running this whole thing here so far tonight. Just looking through.
Yeah, Seba led all scorers with 18.
Yep. Late shooting. They did a better job of shooting from the field in that second half. 50% and 50% from three-point range as well. So they finished the game total 37% from the field, 33% from three-point range, and 60% from the free throw line. Meanwhile, for Holton, 42% from the field, 20% from three-point range, 22% from the line in the second half, finishing with 35, 16, and 33% on the night. And that is good enough for them to come away with the win. And Reagan Seba, 18 points on the night. She went 7 of 15 from the field, 5 of 10 from two-point range, 2 of 5 from three-point range, and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. I believe that's probably her. I'll have to go back and check my notes later, but I believe that's the most she has scored in a game so far this season. Hattie Baldock coming through with 3 points. Emma Sunderland with 3 points as well. And Cheyenne Aaron with 6 points, hitting 2 big threes. Should have been 9.
Yes.
I mean, it came very, very close to 9, almost hitting that big three-pointer at the end. Again, did everything but fall. So
Reagan Seba is the player of the game.
Yep, and Sage Isaacs round out the point totals for Tonganoxie with 2. And just keep looking down here. Tonganoxie, they cashed in for 12 points off of, where is the turnovers? Off of 13 Holton turnovers. Meanwhile, Holton only able to cash in for 8 points on Tonganoxie's 18 turnovers.
And I really feel like the difference in this game comes down to total rebounds.
Yep.
I mean, Holton out-rebounded Tongi 32-21.
Yep. And you know, that's, again, you can look back at, you know, it's been a tough season for the Lady Chieftains, and you can look back at almost all these games that they have dropped, and you can look at probably these two right here, points off turnovers and total rebounds. And they were playing with fire tonight, but they were still able to keep it a close enough game. Just weren't able to hold on there quite at the very end, and Holton escapes with a 35-32 win. And after being held to 2 points in the first and 6 points in the second quarter, Holton coming out in the second half, 13 in the third and 14 in the fourth. Tonganoxie also scoring 14 in the fourth quarter and 9 in the second and third. They got shut out in the first quarter, so that's another thing you could look at. You could think
slow start.
You put up a basket or two in that first quarter, you win this game. But you know, it's easy when the game's over. You can look back and you can say, you know, whatever. You and I both know as former athletes, it's not quite that simple. You can't just look at the stat sheet and say, yeah, you know, whatever. You know, it's totally different out there. But that's going to do it for our early afternoon coverage. And again, we thank you all for joining us. So Tonganoxie, they will wait and see who they will play. Actually, no, I know exactly who we're playing. I know how a bracket works. So Holton will go on to face Blue Valley Northwest Saturday at 10 here in the East Gym. Tonganoxie will take on Bishop Ward in the West Gym at 10. So in case if you're planning on coming out to that game, and you haven't been here before, the East Gym, obviously pull out your compass, it'll be a little easier. But the East Gym is the gym that's kind of in the main building, the main parking lot. The West Gym is kind of tucked behind the newer school that was just built. If you still don't know, you can, one of the tournament directors here, they'll gladly be able to help you out, find your way to the right gym, make sure you're in the right place. But again, Tonganoxie, they will play Bishop Ward at 10 o'clock in the morning, early start in the West Gym. Meanwhile, here at Tonganoxie Sports Live, we will be here in the East Gym as Tonganoxie will take on, I believe it is Metro Academy, if that is correct. Again, Jeff West, if you haven't heard, got bounced out of the tournament due to COVID. So what they decided to do here at Tongi is I don't know what's going on here with my throat, but
yeah, I think they're going to go instead of a traditional bracket situation, they went to a round robin on the backside.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Yes. So Tongi played Wamingo last night, so they'll play Metro Academy tomorrow, 11:30 here in the East Gym. So we'll have we had an afternoon edition, now we'll have a morning edition of Tonganoxie Sports Live tomorrow, and then that'll wrap up our coverage of the Tongi Invitational Basketball Tournament. So it's always a long week, but it's always great to get to those games on Saturday and hoping to close out on a strong note as Tonganoxie will take on Metro Academy and Bishop Ward tomorrow for the boys and girls respectively. So on behalf of everybody here at Tonganoxie High, Cody Witt, the athletic director, Mark Farrar, our principal, alongside my partner Dennis Drennan, and everybody else at the Harris Media Services, I'm Dylan Funk saying thank you all so much for joining us this afternoon. Have a great weekend. Hopefully we will see you tomorrow morning.
You've been watching Tonganoxie High School Athletics on your new home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.